All right, guys. This is Miss Kirkman. I'm going to show you how to use Canva. Canva is so fun, and it's a graphic design program. I'll show you the basics, but again, you can, some of you guys are really comfortable with technology and graphic design, so you can get as fancy as you want or as basic as you want. So just a reminder where we always start off, modules. We're going to go scroll down here to the expedition raft assignment. I put in an example for you on here and also post this video on there as well as soon as I get done creating it. Here is just my example. So again, you can see like really simple. It looks really cool. I just have my first paragraph and then the beginning of my second paragraph on there. The instructions for Canva are on here as well. So then you know also how to submit Canva when you get done. And there's places for you to get information about your Explorer. Okay, so I already have my Canva account set up. If you already got started, your designs, like this is one right here, is was starting on, are already in there. There's my example one. So if you already started, it's already in there for you. If you have not decided, you can do create a design, and that will bring up all the template for all these things. So again, you can use a poster, infographic, or a presentation. So I'm going to show you the formatting and everything is the same with any of these choices. So I'm just going to show you how to create a poster. But again, it applies to all of them. If you're not comfortable with technology, just using one of their templates and putting your information on that is totally fine. So there are some great options. And again, you would just drag and drop it over here. That's all that Canva's about, is dragging and dropping. Remember, the little dollar signs mean that they do cost money. So we're just looking for the ones that have free on them. I'm going to start off because I like being able to choose my own pictures and it's a little bit easier for me. I'm going to start off going into elements. The sidebar is super helpful for you as you're going along creating your designs. I'm going to click on elements. I'm going to use a grid because then it kind of separates things for me. Since I need to have 3 paragraphs, I'm going to choose this one here where I can do a picture and then do like 3 text things. So I'm just again going to drag and drop it right over there. Awesome. So now for pictures, since I'm going to do John Wesley Powell, I'm going to type in Colorado River because that's the river that he was mainly exploring. Some awesome picture choices here that I can use. So again, it says free, so I'm just going to take it and drag and drop it right over there. All right, so now I need to go in and add some text. If I wanted to, I can add some pictures down here as well. Maybe I just want to do different colored backgrounds, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do black and just drag and drop that over here. I'll do it in the middle. Then maybe I just want like a kind of like red rock Moabby kind of color, like a red rock type thing. Let's see if it gives me any choices. Oh, that one's cool. So maybe I will put that next here. And then I'm gonna do a Grand Canyon because that is one area that he also explored. So do Grand Canyon design. Oops. And Miss Kirkman spelled it wrong. So here we go. That will help get us. Ooh, that's a really cool picture. Hard choices, right? Okay, and then I'll put that over there. And then I got some other pictures. Again, you could just do plain colored backgrounds if you wanted. The options are limitless. So, and you can also change the background. Lots of cool things. So for text, I find these ones up here are the easiest to use. If you want to get really fancy, you can use any of these as well. But for me, like these are by far the easiest to do it. If you want some cool text, so these are great and they're pretty easy to use as well. So I'm going to add a heading up here for the name of my Explorer. So notice how it turns it purple and I have that box around it. That means that I can start typing things in there. So I'm going to type in my explorer's name and, oops, W. Wow. Put him up there. Okay, and then I'm going to add this. Oh, I'm going to drag that there, and this, it added that for me too. I'm going to put that right there as well. So now that I have my, oh, it keeps wanting to add stuff. So now that I have my text, see how it makes a highlight around it? So now this is where I would type in my information, blah, 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 all about John Wesley Powell, blah, 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 blah. And I can highlight it, I can make it bigger, okay, and I can change it to be different colors and bold it, and maybe I want to make it orange, okay, and over here too, just because sometimes it's a small space to see, I can zoom in so I can read it a little bit more, and then I can move my text onto here and have it and reposition it. So notice how it's like it has that box around it. That means I can move it around the way that I want it to. And then I can just do the same thing over here. Text box disappeared, so I'll just go back over here to text, add a bit of a body of text, move you over here, and I'll type in my blah, 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 blah about my Explorer, blah, 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 blah. I would don't do this, guys. Actually type in your words. I'm just doing this to save time demonstration wise. And then again, I can change that to be any color I want. And then I can do the same over here. Obviously, I would want this white text so that we can actually see what I'm typing. So white, okay, and I can be like, blah, blah, blah. John Wesley Powell was an amazing dude. He only had one arm, was scaling the cliffs of the Grand Canyon, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I got my text in there, and that's basically what you need for your assignment. Okay, so I have John Wesley Powell. Oh, that's where my one went. Okay, and see, I don't want that there, so I'm going to go up here to this and delete it. Oh, it's still being a little bit stubborn. Okay, if that doesn't work, then I can hit delete on my keyboard, and then it will go away. So if that doesn't work for you, highlighting it and pushing delete on your keyboard or backspace, that will get rid of it as well. Okay, so again, I can go through, I can make this as fancy as I want. I can add another page if I want to. I can have different background patterns along the side up here. I could upload pictures if I wanted to. I could add like a frame around it, illustrations. Those are pretty cool to use because, I mean, obviously he was an explorer. Oh, this pair of binoculars would be really cool. And then I can play around with that and make that as small or as big as I want on my thing. So again, you can play around with it, have fun. Anytime you don't want to do anything, you can usually garbage can it or arrange it. So lots of different options on what you can do. Okay, so we're going to pretend that I am all done with my thing. So file, I want to make sure it saved, so we're good. And then I'm going to go up here to where it says share. So I click on share, and I'm going to click on link. Okay, so up here, share and link, and then it'll give me a link. And you can have it so I can edit it or I can just view, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to click copy on here. And then I'm going to go into my Expedition Raft assignment. And I'm going to go up here to submit assignment. And I'm going to do it as a website URL. And so I clicked on website URL. And I'm going to copy paste it so it's Control V for paste. Okay, and then I can submit my assignment. So it says it's submitting. Notice it says resubmit assignment up here. That means it's turned in. And then over here it gives me submission turned in. And I can even look and see what I have turned in. So awesome. That's how easy it is to use. So I hope you have fun and enjoy using Canva.